going on, Jerome's? So, another 7-round Vikings mock draft, but Chad Reuters, NFL.com, 3-round mock draft. We talked about that earlier today. He had to trade down with the Buffalo Bills in there, where the Vikings... What's going on, Jerome's? Beautiful day for another 7-round Vikings mock draft. Now, we talked about Chad Reuters, NFL.com, 3-round mock, where the Vikings traded down to get a couple more draft picks. They moved down 6 spots from 24 to 30, picked up 2 4th-round picks. Trade chart is pretty close, but since the Bills would be the ones asking, Vikings probably could demand a premium. So we're going to fire that up in our mock. Also, laying down parameters, what could go down in free agency. So Beasley, Murph back. Reisner, Bradbury gone. Harrison is back. Re-signed Cam Akers, Aaron Jones. And then open free agents. Ryan Kelly at center. Mekhi Becton at right guard. Milton Williams from the Eagles at defensive tackle, as well as Poona Ford. So I like it. I kind of like how things went down. So both of the trenches are hammered. You got Murph back at corner. Now there's a lot of options for what the Vikings can do in the draft. So let's put that trade in first. Fire it up. And again, hang on to the 7th-round pick as a UDFA. Basically what we're doing. All right, the Buffalo Bills want you to come out tonight. So they want to move up, and it is 107 to 130. And the computer says, yes, they're going to take that. All right, we'll just take that on the back end. So we'll say 206 and 239. The 2 7th-rounders will be our UDFAs, and also we'll pick up an extra 6th-rounder at 179. Offer trade, enhance. Offer trade one more time. 93% chance of being accepted. My butt. One more time. Wow, they're just not going to go for it. Fine. All right, start draft. Enhance. Can't believe that. It's like being a Vikings fan. 93% doesn't go. All right, so Vikings, well, first round, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Shador, Abdul, Tet, Mason Graham, all that stuff. But let's look at what happened from 24 on. So they traded for Walter Nolan. I'd have a tough time passing up a Walter Nolan at 24, but again, we're just doing this for the exercise. And so Nolan, Kenneth Grant, Shamar Stewart, Scorton, and Zabel. Or Zabel. I don't think I would have traded down. That is a lot of talent that was vacuumed off the board between 24 and 30, but 2 4th-round picks, which didn't have. I mean, that's pretty valuable. So Tyler Williams is there chilling. You got Ravel and Amos in that mix. You got Jade Barron, the versatile defensive back. You got TJ Sanders there as well. Landon Jackson would be great as a 5-tech. I'm just going to stick and pick. All right, so we're taking Tyleik Williams on the nose from The Ohio State University. I think that he does have some pass rushing upside as well, but right away going to control multiple bodies, 2 gaps at nose tackle for the Vikings. And also you throw in the fact that the Vikings got Poona Ford, instant pass rush. You got Milton Williams. Ooh. Sylvie sighting, proof of life. Milton Williams, Super Bowl hero at that 5-tech, and then kicking inside on some passing downs. Plus, the fact that you got Tyleik Williams at nose, you can kick Harrison Phillips to 5-tech. I think that instantly improves 2 spots for the Vikings. So, sitting here, I mean, there's a lot of ways to go here now, which I kind of like. Jared Wilson is there. So we got 97, 107, 130, and 139. Oh, just do this, I suppose. Nailed it. So Devin Neal, the shifty Jayhawk, I like a lot. RJ Harvey is a crush of mine. Makuba is there. Kobe Bryant. Kobe could sneak into the 2nd round, I think. Jared Wilson, Jordan Phillips. Man, we could just triple down on the defensive line in this spot. But what do we do? So would I be more miffed if we missed on a guy like Jared Wilson, or if I missed on one of the running backs? Because I love Neal, I love Harvey, but taking a look at who is available at interior. So Wilson, I want Willie Lampkin. I don't know where he's going to play in this league, but I also do not care. Monheim, Majors in that mix. Zach Frazier, I think, is underrated, but people won't go for it because he went to LSU like Ed Ingram, and he literally wears number 70 like Ed Ingram did at LSU. Let's see. Let's look at running backs just for schnitz. All right, so Giddens, Martinez, Brashard Smith, Jarquez Hunter, a guy that I'm liking a lot. Same thing with Monangai. Running back is just way too deep. So we got Tyleik Williams in this spot. We're just going to plant our flag. We're going to take Jared Wilson. I think that he could be the heir apparent for Ryan Kelly at center. It makes a ton of sense there. Now we're back up at the clock at 107. So now we got the 2 picks from the Buffalo Bills. R.J. Harvey's still there. I'm just taking him. Well, hold on. Yeah, well, I mean, we could just throw a dart. Jackson Dart is literally just there too. But do we just take Willie Lampkin? I know he's 5'10 and 270, but he plays with such damn good leverage. And at minimum, he'll be a solid swing backup. I think that he could develop into an H-back, a fullback, a 6 offensive lineman. I know he's super undersized, but he plays big. And plus, you can't change his height. You can't change his arm length. You can add weight to him. I just think he's such a super interesting. F you. I'm taking him. I don't care. I don't care. Give me poop. UNC for life. Yes. And I know. I fully understand that there will be calls for Kwesi to be fired if he drafts a 5'10", 270 guard. But go look at some Willie Lampkin, Deion Walker reps from the Senior Bowl. Like, Willie can definitely hold his own, man. I love it. I love everything that's going on here. All right, so now we're back up on the clock, 4th round, number 170. So we took the short and stocky offensive lineman. Do we take another short and stocky defensive lineman? Aeneas Peebles is a guy that I love a lot. Hunter's going to be there. All right, so Aeneas Peebles, a product of Virginia Tech, 6'2", 290, disruptor, short and stocky, brings heat. It reminds me a lot of Dwayne Carter from Duke last year. And, yeah, we're just going to do it. All right, so we're doubling down. Tyleik Williams and Aeneas Peebles along the defensive line on top of signing Milton Williams and Poona Ford. So instant pass rush all over the place. And then offensive line, Ryan Kelly, Mekhi Becton, as well as Jared Wilson. Plus, I don't know where Willie Lampkin's going to play. I do not care. Find a spot. The kid is all hot. He's all hot, man. Aeneas Peebles, come on in. Come on. Give it to me, baby. All right, so now 2 fifths. And then do we get 6th and a 7th? Yeah, I guess we did. All right. Now we're back up. There's a lot of ways to go here. I mean, Etienne, Quincy Riley, I think, is underrated. Kyle McCord as a quarterback 3. We should say that we re-signed Daniel Jones too, because why not? Do we take Khalil Mullings or do we take Jarquez Hunter? Because you could certainly go either way. Because Mullings is going to be your power back, and a bit of a one-year wonder, converted linebacker, Braylon Allen type running back, and then you got. I really like Jarquez Hunter. Like, Hunter and Monangai from Rutgers are kind of similar, where they're sort of from the Maurice Jones-Drew mold, and Hunter's 5'10", 209, just like low and thick. So that's what we're doing. So we're taking low and thick running backs, guards, and defensive linemen. That's what we're doing, man. But Jarquez Hunter, 58 forced missed tackles in 2024, 6.4 yards per carry. I'm going to take Hunter. I'm going to take Hunter in this spot. I kind of like it. And now we're back up. We're all the way. Do we take Monangai and Hunter? Ooh, baby. Yeah. Dorian Strong is there chilling. Let's see here. O'Donnell Fortune is a guy that we've drafted quite a bit. Jack Nelson, Jordan James, Taj Brooks. All right, so what do we do in this spot? I mean, we could just take McCord, right? Jackson Hawes coming in from Georgia Tech is an option as well. Nick Nash. I mean, it's not going to be popular because Nick Nash is like 27,000 years old. But the production is the production, man. And measurables-wise, he's not going to blow you away, but he just gets buckets. You know what I mean? And wide receiver is going to be more of a need than you think because Addison is going to have his 3-game suspension. I love the development of Jalen Speedy Naylor, but who's the wide receiver 4 that you trust? And who's the guy that's going to be wide receiver 3 when Addison has his suspension, right? So probably going to get roasted, but also I don't care. I'm taking Nick Nash, Pride of San Jose State. He just gets open and he catches the balls. That's it. All right, now we got All right, so these are two picks that we're treating as UDFAs, essentially. And it would be nice to have a quarterback project. And Brosmer's so Brosmer, like he does have the size that you want. He does throw an accurate ball, and I just wish that he would have had more than one season of high level college football. Going back to, was he Maine or New Hampshire? Doesn't matter. One of those schools. But Rhonda Gadsden's, I don't know if he's going to be a tight end or just a big slot in the league. Dr. Johnson, Reed, Shepard, Logan Brown, Malachi, Ty Robinson. Oh, Ty Robinson is great too. Oh man, do we just like quadruple? You know what? F it. I'm taking Ty Robinson. I don't know where he's going to play, but he's going to play somewhere, and he's just going to rip Ish up. I kind of like it a lot. Sylvie, cameo number 2. All right, last pick. We could take Raheem Sanders, Rocket Sanders, baby, Rocket Man. Do. Who's left for running back? Arca Montrell, Donovan Edwards. I feel like Edwards has just been massively underutilized. And I know that J.J. McCarthy will be fired up to be reunited with a former teammate. Donovan Edwards is a bad dude in that national title game. Screw it. We're taking him as a UDFA. So there you go. I really like how this turned out. Of course, we always do. Again, we did the trade from the Chad Reuter draft, moving down from 24 to 30. Again, looking back at how the board played out, I don't know if I would have done it. But is what it is. It's close on the trade chart. And then for off-season work, Murph, Bynum back, open free agency, Ryan Kelly, Becton, Milton Williams, Poona Ford. So Kwesi certainly got after it. And then this mock draft, again, it sort of sucked because between 24 and 30, Nolan, Grant, Stewart, Scorton, Zabel, which that's a lot of talent. That's a lot of talent, man. Yeah. But for the Vikings, Tyleik Williams at 30, ain't going to be mad at that. So you got your nose tackle of the future, set it and forget it. Then hammered on some really fun offensive lineman. Jared Wilson, yes, 1 year wonder for Georgia, but 6'3", 310, 84.9 PFF pass blocking grade last year, 6 pressures, 0 sacks. So I think that he definitely could be in the mix with Michael Juergens to take over at center. Again, Bradbury gone in our scenario. Ryan Kelly is in. Then you got Willie Lampkin. Again, undersized guard. I don't know where he's going to play, but he's got the heart of a tiger, heart of a lion, heart of a whatever cat. I just love Willie Lampkin, and so does Sylvie as she's meowing. Aeneas Peebles, so instant, compact pass rush as well. So you got Peebles. Basically, you got a platoon pass rush. So you got Peebles as well as Poona Ford is going to be a rotational guy. Milton Williams is going to be your starter at 5 tech and then kick inside. And then Tyleik Williams is going to bring some heat as well. Plus, I like Ty Robinson. Again, he's 75,000 years old, and his best spot is probably strong side 5 tech, but he brings disruption wherever he's going to be. Plus, he'll probably play some plus special teams as well. Then you got Jarquez Hunter, compact, 1 cut and go type running back with home run speed as well. Nick Nash, the dude just sets records, but no one notices because he's at San Jose State. But, if Josh Oliver's still around, they could talk about Spartan stuff. There you go. Then Donovan Edwards. Basically, this one is just be like, hey, can he crack that untapped potential as well as it will make J.J. McCarthy happy. So that's it. That's it. So, again, the trade down, and then a lot of things went on in free agency and the offseason and then the draft. Honestly, if this is how it went down, I'd be fired up. Of course, I'm always fired up because it's my mock draft. Anyways, you guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.